Hi and welcome back to another football shirt review. Today we are looking at the Ireland home shirt from USA 94 or World Cup 94. It's the 1994 Ireland home shirt. So the shirt itself comes in a standard bag, and on the flip side it does have the traditional health warnings. The shirt was purchased from dhgate.com. All information for the seller will be in the description of this video. I'll also leave a dhgate link. I don't know whether I've seen this one from major seller, but they've probably got some Ireland shirts on there, which if they have, I'll leave it direct to those. If you do enjoy this content, please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you're new. I do these sort of reviews on a weekly basis. You can leave any comments, questions, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But so this is the Ireland home shirt from 1994 from kitgg7.com. The delivery times, you're looking at about 15 days from the point of being told that the item's been dispatched. So what we'll do now is we'll open the bag and we'll have a look at this Ireland home shirt. I'm looking forward to seeing this one actually. I've done a few Ireland shirts and I've got another one coming up actually on this channel shortly. So yeah, let's get this bag open and take a look at the Ireland home shirt from 1994. And we'll start with the front of the shirt. And you've got like a nice retro collar line there. It's like the standard sort of V-neck. And I do like how they've you've got like the Ireland flag colours as part of the collar. I did also notice that on the sleeves you've also got the Irish flag, and that's been pressed on, heat pressed on, but it is like a patch sort of feel. Kit manufacturers adidas. It's not gone on too bad at all. Adidas on these sort of shirts can sometimes be quite wonky, but in all honesty, that looks pretty good. You've got the Ireland badge that's been embroidered on. That feels nice. And obviously, as we move out, you've got your clover, your FIAI, and all that sort of stuff around there. And on this sleeve, again, once again, you've got the Ireland patch, which has been heat pressed on. Into the material, again, you can see the FAI, which is the same sort of print as we've got just there. I do like looking at the retro shirts, and this is another fantastic example of one. The material itself is quite shiny, but it's not overly see-through, which is nice. So let's give the full view of the front of the shirt. This is when shirts looks really smart back in the 90s. So what we'll do now is we'll flip it around and we'll look at the reverse side too. Okay, we're onto the reverse side of the shirt, and the collar line continues around. It's actually quite a large collar actually. When you look at it from the back, it's quite a high up collar. Obviously no numbers or anything on the back of this shirt, but I was trying to think what sort of players would have been wearing this sort of shirt. Would have been like Steve Staunton, Paul McGrath, maybe Roy Keane. Any other players, drop them below and let me know. But yeah, I kept this one plain. I think it would have been, if this was 94, I assume there'd have been no names on the back. It would have just been a straight up number. But like I said, I kept it plain because sometimes I think these sort of retro shirts just do look so much nicer kept standard, and you can then go and wear the shirt out and about. Stitching all looks fine. Pretty much the same pattern all the way around on the back. And there, that collar just looks so big. But let's take a look now at the inside of this shirt also. Okay, we're now onto the inside of the shirt. And here's the chunky collar. But to be fair, even around this bit is quite thick. I didn't really notice it until we got to the reverse side. But the stitching there all looks nice and tidy. Likewise, the stitching all around under the arms look good. This is where we've got the Ireland patch, which I said had been heat pressed on. There is a crease there, but that's just from where it's been in the bag, so nothing to really worry about there. The Ireland crest embroidered in, and that's gone on really nicely. You do have a join there, but yeah, it's not got gaps or anything. That looks absolutely lovely on the back. The Adidas, that's okay. We do have some of this like card that's in there. If these don't pull out, my recommendation is just to put some lukewarm water on the shirt, and then they'll just pull off nice and easily. But in all honesty, look, these ones have come off really quite well. Even the S is a little bit harder. But yeah, if they don't come off easily, lukewarm water, and then just let it soak, and then they will come off nicely. Again, we've got the other Ireland patch on this sleeve. Once again, it's got a crease, but once you've been wearing the shirt, those will soon disappear. Stitching at the bottom all looks fine. Yeah, it looks good. I'm really impressed with that badge actually, it feels so good. Usually these little bits, you've got gaps and then you've got more of that card that we can see over there, but no, that looks absolutely perfect. So there's the first part of the inside of the shirt. Let's flip it around and look at the final part of the inside of the shirt now. Okay, the final part of the inside of the shirt here. It's got the Adidas tag at the top there with our washing instructions. I think there's also some washing instructions down here. Yes, there is. And the recommendation when washing these shirts is to put it on a hand wash setting, but make sure your shirt is inside out before you do that. Then when you come to dry it, just let it hang dry. Never put them in a tumble dryer. Got the little bar that goes along the top there, and the standard sort of tags that you get with these shirts. Obviously, the tags are pretty generic. It's just got the Adidas JSY. So if you see a shirt with this sort of tag on it, you know it's not an official one. But yes, stitching all looks good. If I push in here, you cannot see through. You know where the items are because you can feel it, but there's definitely no see-throughness there. So that's really quite impressive. Yeah, final part of the washing instructions at the bottom. So that's the inside of this shirt completed. Loving it. And there we have it. Our 1994 Ireland home shirt. So this would have been back in the USA 94 World Cup this shirt was from. And it was purchased from bestzv1.com. All details for the seller will be in the description of this video. I'll also leave a dhgate link for my seller that I tend to buy all my dhgate items from. I doubt it'll be for this one. They might have some of the newer Ireland shirts, which if they do, I'll leave it direct for that. But if not, then it would just be for a generic item on their dhgate page, which will then allow you to go off and see what other items they've got. I think this is lovely. I am a big fan, as the subscribers will know, of these sort of retro shirts, and to see this one, it's obviously quite a few years old, the official one, so to see one in so good condition is absolutely amazing. Obviously it is a replica, as I say, it's in good condition. This is a replica, so it's made to look like the ones from back then. I know it's not an official one. But if you have enjoyed the content, please hit the like button and subscribe. I do these sort of reviews on a weekly basis. Any comments or questions, by all means leave them and I will get back to you as soon as I can. If anybody else can tell me what other Irish players were playing back in 1994, I'm trying to think of some more. I've named a few. Steve Staunton, another one. But yeah, let me know who else below. But there we have it, our final view of this Ireland 1994 World Cup shirt from bestzv1.com. It takes about 15 days for the point of being told that the item is being dispatched to getting it through your letterbox. But I hope you've enjoyed this one. Like I said, make sure you hit the like button and I'll see you in the next time.